welcome to another episode of the Mob Reacts. I am your host, Glory, along with my co-host,
Black Mob.
Remember to like, subscribe, get in the comments, and let's argue.
Let's do it.
Why are you wearing a balaclava, my friend?
We're about to get into some fuckery.
Are we?
I don't want to be recognized.
I like balaclava mob. All right. Yo, have you been keeping up with my posts? I've been posting this guy. He's a TikToker. He goes by _ Skullbrazy 555, and he's been cutting the hair of studs.
Yeah.
But these studs aren't your typical studs.
They're hot studs.
These are some baddie studs. I don't even know if those two words could go together, but these are some attractive looking studs.
Like studs you could do both.
Let me tell you something. And I found myself in a weird position because, you know, these women, they got very masculine energy.
Sure.
But they're very attractive. So I was in a mental conundrum thinking to myself, does that make me gay?
Boom, boom, boom.
I know, it doesn't make me gay, right? Because they're females at the end of the day. But if you remember, we had a discussion about Snoop from The Wire.
Yeah.
And Young M.A.
Yeah, those are studs.
And then being cute
studs.
niggas.
That's you. But yeah, certified studs. For the record, it was him. Not me. Not I.
Those are some cute niggas. And here this barber is cutting some cute niggas. And I'm telling you, guys, this is going to be in the edit. I'm going to show you these clips, right, of these studs. And they are very attractive. And I look at the comments, and it looks like a lot of people are in agreement. Like, these are very attractive females. Mm-hmm. So my question to you is, would you sleep with a stud?
I'd sleep with that particular one.
That particular one. Mm-hmm. They gotta be like, obviously, like super attractive.
She gives off feminine vibes, to be honest.
Does she?
That particular one, that particular stud gives.
What was it? Her smile?
It's this. Have you been to her IG page?
No, she has.
You got.
Oh shit!
I'm already ahead of you.
Oh, you're definitely.
I found her IG page like a week ago, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's why the lotion and the box of Kleenex was downstairs, because you found the. It all makes sense now. It all makes sense now.
You're wild, dude.
That's why he's wearing the mask.
Oh my God.
He doesn't want to be identified. But listen, I'm not faulting you for that, because I'm going to find her IG page, and
once you do, you'll
it's going to be
believer.
one hell of a night.
She has a great smile, by the way.
She has an amazing smile. And there was another, hold on, let me find a, well, what do you think about this one?
Yo, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
The
They know why
studs?
they're there. Yeah, they know why they're there.
Yeah?
Because this guy's a TikTok sensation. They know why they're pulling up to this particular barber.
It does get a little uncomfortable because he's like touching her cheeks, and then in certain instances you could see them getting
Frustrated?
I wouldn't say frustrated, a little uncomfortable, but I'm sure they had a whole discussion like beforehand talking about like how we're gonna do this skit and whatever, you know. But there are there is moments. So like I'm like, okay, there's moments where like it's a little creepy, then it's like, okay, they're cool with it, but sometimes I'm wondering in the moment maybe he's pushing the envelope maybe a bit too far, and maybe they're not really saying anything. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with they're all in agreement. They're cool with it, with him touching the cheek and flicking the lip or whatever. But they are very attractive. And I'm here saying, get the strap!
Yo, I feel like that deserves a long pause.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not with the pause shit.
So we're just gonna pause real quick.
Yeah. I'm full of pauses. Yes. All right. Up next. Do you want to talk about this? You want to bring this in, my friend?
Which one?
Oh, my God. Where do we start this?
Let's start with LeBron.
LeBron. My question to you is, and this has been a long-standing rumor, and I've been hearing this for years.
Yeah. Pusha D talked about it before.
One of my friends says it's impossible for LeBron to have been faithful to his wife all these years. Do you believe it's impossible? It's a tough question.
It's very tough. I just don't know the pedigree of the man. I don't know who he is. I don't know.
Hey,
their
listen,
dynamics
you're
at home.
not.
I don't know their dynamics at home. What I do know is that when you're a guy who's on top of the world in tip-top athletic shape, it's gonna be hard. And with so much money to be exposed, like he can do things that his shadow wouldn't even know.
I get it. You get it. I get it. But do you think it's impossible for him to have been faithful?
I think it's impossible.
Impossible.
I think it's impossible. Unfortunately, impossible.
Really?
Because like let's his wife is cute, but like not the cutest. She got cute over time.
Listen. When let's make this clear. When dudes cheat, it has nothing to do with the person they have at home.
Sure.
Absolutely not. They could have the baddest shorty at home, does all the things a man could ever want a woman to do. Has nothing to do with her. I'm making that clear. When dudes cheat, has nothing to do with that. It's a fact. Dudes cheat if it's available and they believe they could get away with it in that moment.
Do you believe in cheating up or cheating down? Like, so why if you're gonna go out on a limb, why are you gonna downgrade?
Dudes are just fascinated with the idea of fucking something different. Yeah. They're really just fascinated with think about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Sure.
Who did he sleep with? Who did he get pregnant?
Maid.
The maid. Have you seen The Maid?
No.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
She's big and
she's Arnold Schwarzenegger with
and you know what's so crazy? His son from that relationship looks way more healthier than his son with the other girl.
Listen. I'm telling you, when dudes cheat, it's just because they want something new in that moment. She may be showing a little cleavage. Her hair smells like Vidal Sassoon. A little something. You go to the workplace. It's not necessarily the baddest shorty you're going after, but you build a little bit of a rapport, a little bit of a vibe. And it's like, shit,
Does she look like an older lady? I didn't see the photo of her. Let's look at this.
Go ahead. She looks like... Listen, I'm not being mean. I'm just saying it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Cheated with.
It's probably gonna be hard to get a picture.
This girl? Yeah, I can see it.
You can see what?
I can see him hitting it.
Yeah. But would you say that's an upgrade for Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, son.
That's my point exactly.
But I can see it.
That's my point exactly.
She's a great cook.
She's in the house all the time. Yeah. They have a little bit of a rapport. She probably look great. Yeah, she got a 1-2 curves in that maid outfit.
Yeah.
She's got a little accent.
Yeah. I can see it.
Come on, man. We know how we get down. So I'm making it clear. When dudes do the deed, it has nothing to do with the ones they have at home.
Oh, look at her after the money.
She looks great.
After the money.
Yeah. She looks great. She living her life. She hit the jackpot.
Well, and then that's the sign right there.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so back to LeBron. I don't think it's impossible. But it's rare, extremely rare. These rumors, we're at the point now where I'm kind of just over this whole LeBron rumor thing because it's been going on so long and nobody has provided anything that would make me say, God damn, it's true. I haven't seen a smoking gun, just a bunch of niggas saying that it's happened. So I guess that brings us to DJ Akademiks. DJ Akademiks went on a tirade, speaking on behalf of Drake.
Paid troll.
Saying that LeBron used to come to Toronto, him and Drake used to do two-mans, and Drake would facilitate the girls, and LeBron would sleep with them, which is plausible, obviously. But I find it weird that Akademiks has so much excitement and enthusiasm when it comes to tarnishing a person's legacy and potentially destroying their family. I don't understand where that excitement and enthusiasm comes from.
I'll tell you where.
And you're doing it on behalf of Drake, a guy you've never met, a guy who hasn't done an interview with you.
Dang on.
A guy
He's holding on to the little shred that, hey, I may get the Drake interview.
You are literally crashing out on behalf of Drake, which is crazy to me.
I know.
Because you and Drake don't have a relationship, really, outside of Drake maybe feeding you a 1-2 information and then you go into your platform and speaking on it.
Yeah, but one time Drake did go live with him, and then DJ Akademiks went into like interview mode, and then Drake was like, stop.
Okay.
Don't go into interview mode. Don't go into interview mode.
Okay. still weird behavior. And I also believe that, so for example, like if Drake wanted to crash out on LeBron, I could understand that because LeBron danced to a song, appreciated a song that called Drake a pedo. Mm-hmm. I can understand how, and I could see how that could hurt. Yep. And you may just be like, you know what, if it's fuck me, it's fuck you too. I get it. But Akademiks just going on this tirade and just being so excited and just, you know, saying, I spoke to these Toronto whores. And like, so you're just
spoke to what?
Which I don't believe. I believe whatever he's saying, he probably just got from Drake. But then at the same time, is Drake someone that you could deem as credible?
Yeah, that's wild.
You know, because Drake, and now this is another freaking situation attached to this situation. It was recently.
Oh, there you go.
You want to speak on it?
No, you go ahead. I'll just dabble in.
So there is a designer by the name of Chris Blake Griffin. He's a designer. He did some work with OVO, so there's a connection there. Chris Blake Griffin recently released DMs that he had with Drake. So the story goes like this. Basically, Chris Blake Griffin had a situation with Stephon Diggs, who's an NFL player. He alleges that Stephon Diggs tried to hit on him. Chris, the designer, rejected the advances. Stephon Diggs sent his brother and another guy to go beat the dude up, beat the designer up. I don't know if it's to intimidate him or to beat him up and say, hey, keep this a secret. On their side, they're saying, actually, Chris was beat up because they were trying to get some shit back from him. Anyways, Chris puts all of this in a mixtape. And in the DM, he asks Drake to post the mixtape on Drake's page, which is crazy because what makes you think Drake is just going to post your mixtape? Like, dude's essentially Taylor Swift to this shit. Drake says no. Basically, dude, you're ratting. And, you know, I go by a code. I'm affiliated with guys who follow the no snitching code. I can't just post your shit. So Chris Blake Griffin posts the DM. And there was a little confusion. Is the DM real? Is it AI generated? Akademiks comes out and says the DM is fake.
Of course.
And then he says the source that it's fake comes from the boy, referring to Drake. Chris Blake Griffin takes a screen recording and shows the message history between him and Drake. Like, you know how you can just scroll through your DMs, recorded that, pretty much substantiating that the DM is freaking real. So I find it crazy that Akademiks would want to crash out on behalf of Drake when Drake basically lied to you and you stuck your head out for this guy, and now your credibility is in question because you put the DM out. I mean, you put it out there that the DM between Chris Blake Griffin and Drake was fake, but it turns out it's real. So Drake basically lied to you. If your source is Drake, and Drake said, it's bullshit, and you as a media personality, credibility means everything, right?
Yeah.
Like that's more than half of the game. You stuck your neck out for this guy who lied to you, and then Chris Blake Griffin says, dude, are you crazy? No, here's the proof.
Here's live proof.
Now, how does that make you look? But you're still willing to, you know, crash out on behalf of Drake. Like, it's just so weird. And the male groupie shit is just like getting out of control. And I know some people will probably accuse me of being a male groupie. I'm not a male groupie. So when it came to the pedal debate, I legit stand 10 toes on that. Sure. If you're going to put that on someone's jacket, you got to have a smoking gun. Okay? You can say it's creepy. You can say it's weird. But if you're going to call someone a pedal, you better know what you're talking about because that's a serious allegation. So, with all that being said, this just makes Drake look, and I'm trying to be nice here, but it's really hard. It's just like the aftermath of this whole Kendrick Drake thing is almost as, like, it's worse than the actual battle itself.
Yeah. So Drake is losing it. He's losing it.
It's getting messy. It's getting.
He's losing his poise. He's losing it.
It's screaming like almost bitter baby mama type of energy. Like, it's crazy.
And the fact that he's like DJ Akademiks' best friend now.
Well, no. Drake knows where he stands with DJ Akademiks. Drake is just using him.
Yeah.
Akademiks believes they're best friend, and that's why Akademiks is willing to just, crash out and just talk so much shit about LeBron James, which is crazy. And isn't there a code, too, when it comes to, like, outing dudes?
Yeah.
Like a man code where it's like, yo, dude, like, when it comes to another dude's relationship, you just, like, if he's doing dirt or whatever, you just keep that on the humble?
100. There's supposed to be a code. Like, why? Who are you to out somebody?
Yeah. And as far as I know, Drake hasn't outed anybody, but I guess on the Fighting Irish song, he says some stuff.
Alluded to.
He didn't allude to the cheating, but he alludes to, like, tarnishing his image. So there could be other stuff that we don't know about. And we don't even know if Drake is even being credible in that situation. He could just be saying shit just to say it.
I got a
because
question.
people are going to take that narrative and just run with it.
I got a question. Let's scale back to the LeBron thing. Do you think his wife even cares?
It's so hard. You'd have to be in someone's relationship because I know some women would be okay with it, right? That's the arrangement they have. It is it's damn near impossible to know if she would be okay with it.
She has changed over the years. You notice, alongside him as well.
You know what? I'll say this. I think every woman cares. Every woman cares. Women get jealous. They get hurt. Even when they say they don't care, they care.
Yeah.
We know that.
Yeah.
Especially when you've been with someone since high school. You're going to care. But if I had to be a betting man, I believe that LeBron, if he was cheating, his wife wouldn't know about it. It'd be a complete secret. That's what I'm betting. It wouldn't be like an understanding, hey, babe, you know what? Let's do this open relationship. Well, it wouldn't even be an open relationship. Well, open on his end. Closed on hers, obviously. But I don't think it'd be like an arrangement where, like, you know what, I'm going to go from town to town and I'm going to be with this woman. I don't think anything of the sort is the situation. I think he's doing the monogamous thing with her in her head. So, like, no. So, I think, she would care. Yeah.
For everybody involved, honestly, this is sticky. I would hate to see them break up after it all.
Yeah, well, you know what? Before we even get to this point, we don't even know if it's true, right? People are swearing up and down it's true. We don't know. So I'll leave it at that. I haven't seen anything. I'm not convinced of it. And
what I heard was the real reason why he was at the Kendrick Lamar show is because his wife hates Drake.
Okay. Put it this way. I would find it weird that LeBron would openly be dancing to that song knowing
Drake has all the secrets on him.
Exactly. That would be crazy.
That's scary as well.
That'd be risky business. So if LeBron's dancing to it, that kind of says to me that LeBron ain't worried about shit because there isn't shit there.
Ooh, that's a good observation. That's a really good observation.
That's my thought on it. So I don't know. But Akademiks, you're taking this glazing thing to a whole new level, man. My God.
There's also
Burping and slurping.
There's also another topic within this topic, within the Chris Blake Griffin topic here. Does Drake, where Drake's coming from? Do you think he could live by the no snitching code?
I think most people are selective when it comes to the no snitching thing. So, for example, yes, I think he could live by that because we got to be honest, too. Within the police department, no snitching is a thing.
Yeah.
If you tell on another officer, a coworker, even a coworker, it doesn't even have to be police, that's going to be a problem. If you told on a coworker and it came out, it'd be a problem. So, yes, I think people in society do the no snitching thing, but it's very selective, right? And Drake has a lot of street affiliations, connected to a lot of guys and stuff like that. So, yeah, I can see Drake, thinking like, okay, you know what? I just can't violate this code. But I know if the feds came after him and said, listen, you're facing a halftime basketball score sentence for some crime that you did, he's singing like Patti LaBelle. And most niggas would too, let's be honest.
He's singing one dance.
Yep, he's singing one dance. So,
I got a one dance.
Yes. So Drake being from the suburbs, yes. Yeah, you could adopt that code. And it's a code. And it's not just a street code. Like, from elementary school, we made fun of the person who tatty-tailed.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's always been a thing not to tell. So, even amongst your siblings, if your sibling ratted on you to Pops and Pops got the switch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd be up, like, that's just something that's pretty much been ingrained in us from, childhood. So
Speaking of DJ Akademiks, they were all in Jamaica for the first week of January for the Freedom Street concert.
Oh yes.
For Vibes Hotel.
Yeah.
Academic comes out on a live and he's like, I signed top 5.
I don't believe a word of it. 25 million. I'm not buying a word of it. It's just internet talk. These
guys are crazy.
No, it's just talk. When
that's
niggas
why
get
alcohol. That's why I'm saying alcohol is getting the best of everybody.
And I'm not even mad at it, man, because God knows, like, if we were out there and we'd be out of our minds, we'd be saying all sorts of wild shit
100%.
too. So, nah, definitely not.
So you don't think there's anything?
No. Unless, Academics really is willing to lose 25 million, because that's what would happen. Like, shit, 25 million? That's crazy. Yeah, but he's just talking shit. So yeah, he's just potting. He's just doing his thing, so yeah.
Do you want to do sound for sound?
No, I have no songs lined up, and we got a guest here, so let's get to that.
Okay, so this is
The Mob Reacts. Remember to like, subscribe, get in the comments. Let's argue. We appreciate your support. Get in the DMs if you have any constructive criticism, any hate, any insults. Like, I like the insults. It makes me laugh because some of these insults be really funny. So anything you want to say?
You're bullying everybody online.
I'm not
man.
bullying
bully
people. I'm defending
everybody,
myself.
Dude, every time I'm looking,
People always see my reaction, but never see what
No,
started
you're
the reaction.
You're bullying everybody online, man. He's a bully. I'm Black Mob.
Yes, get at him. He needs to be bullied. He's been talking shit about a bunch of people. All right.
I just don't like Lioness Core or Chromass.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Leave the women alone.
Sorry. They're not hip-hop.
All right. That was good.
Thoroughly entertaining.
Thanks, man.
Continue to enjoy your shit.
Yeah. We have to start getting